All right, an unboxing I might actually be able to do that doesn't take me half an hour. What do you think, Mario? I think I've got a good chance. The shirt will help us. Let's unbox the Nintendo Switch 2. What is this thing called? Joy-Con 2 wheel pair. So you can pretend you're actually driving while playing Mario Kart by using the motion sensor thing while you're doing wheel things. This should be a quick unbox, no? We'll be fine. We'll be fine. All right. So as ever, we will review the hardware, but first we must review the outer boxing. And if you haven't seen unboxing for the actual Switch 2, check out that video as unboxing for a whole bunch of stuff. With a whole bunch of other bits to unbox, so make sure you check out the videos for those. And if you're watching the video, it's got the whole thing combined and perfect. Appreciate you for subscribing for more content like this and for supporting independent creation like this. I appreciate you guys helping me to do that because it helps me make more. So I haven't got the gloves on this time. Gloves off. Opens up top like that. As you can see, it's going to be very quick unbox. The box is, fine. It's not as sexy in some ways as the actual big Switch box, but that's to be expected. It almost feels a lot like the design for the original Joy-Con wheel control thing for the Switch 1. So I'm a little less enthusiastic about the box, but it's functional and fine. It's a paper box. Shows you exactly how you'd be doing with it. Got the classic colors. I imagine the difference here is that you can't use the Switch 1 ones because this is magnetic based. So, if you've played Mario Kart World, how are you finding it? Let us know in the comments and let us know if you actually use this or not. And as ever as well, I forgot to mention this, wherever possible, there'll be links to buy any of these things via Amazon. If you do that, and you'll be supporting the channel for free by clicking the link and ordering something within 24 hours of clicking it if you want to do that as well. Appreciate you. So shiny inside again, looks nice. I have to say it, what I said about the original Switch controllers and everything is it felt strong and non-plasticky. This feels more better premium than the first one, but it does kind of go a little bit more into the plasticky realm for some reason. Maybe because of that. What the hell is that? Why did they do the buttons like that? Makes it feel cheap. Maybe when we clip in it doesn't do that, I don't know. But that's the orange one. It's starting to feel more like a toy again, which I said they were escaping away from that with the Switch 2 hardware itself, but now we're back to this. What's this? When you're going to be recording, you're going to have these crazy noises going on. I ain't about it. Bowser doesn't like it either. The game, he doesn't like it. So let's clip him in though, let's see. You're going to have the finger marking again with the way that this material is and that, but that's normal and to be expected. Now thankfully it's really easy to detach the controllers from the console now, and so it's going to be super easy to get these in. And I got these the wrong way around. Yeah, I have. So you just take a controller and you just go in like so. It should just clip in because the magnetic power of the magneticness. Yay! The noise has stopped, guys. Perfect. That's what I want to hear. So that's probably because this needs to be in so that it now becomes a normal button. Okay, thank Jesus, because I was worried about that. I was like, this makes it feel cheap hearing that noise. Now we're back to low and premium feeling. I think maybe I would have preferred that the colors were more accented like this, and this more accented like this and a little bit more subtle. This is kind of in your face. But in saying it though, it feels good still. It's definitely more color than I would like as far as the blue is concerned, but it's not a big deal. And then same here. Easy. And again, to get these things out, you just push the how do we get access to the button here? Interesting. As I say, easy, just push the button. We ain't got access to the button. Do we just lift it up? I just lift it in this case rather than push the button. Interesting design, Nintendo. Interesting design for your wheel control. I keep getting the name for these Joy-Con 2 wheel pair controls here. There's unboxing of it. You don't want to do this necessarily because you need to get to the buttons. So I think you're meant to do like this. How's the box show it? We did use this before, me and the family, with the Switch 1. So it's the same principle, I should know already. So like that. Now you got all these different moves and things that you can do with the Mario Kart, so it should be interesting to play it the definitive way, I suppose. So yeah, you get 2. You have to buy another one if you want to do 4 players, because you can do 4 players split screen normally. And this can take up to 32 players now online, I think, the Mario Kart world, if I'm not mistaken. So this will be the perfect complement with it. Feels good, feels solid. Again, I've always been a little bit funny about the kind of very in-your-face color accents of it, but it's not so bad, I suppose, and it looks more premium than the previous one. Less plasticky feeling and so forth. So yeah, overall, I would say, for what it is, you know, probably, I mean, what could be better, really? Provided it functions the way it's supposed to function, there's nothing really wrong with it. You could give it like anything between an 8 and a 10 out of 10, right? It depends. We ain't got the flappy noise, so I'm happy about that. So yeah, it's going to get probably lots of like finger marks with sweat and that though. So probably more like a 9. But we won't really know a review rating to actually use it fully. But it feels good though. And it comes out nice and easily. And so in that way, it could easily be a perfect rating as long as it functions the way it's supposed to and doesn't get too dirty too easily. I reckon it's going to get pretty sweat marky. So that's the Joy-Con 2 wheel pair for Switch 2. Simple. Has a little manual thing is here as well, if I forget. We look at all the box. It's simple, functional, easy to use, just like everything else in the Switch 2 at the moment. Wicked. So on the screen will be more probably unboxing and review hardware components of all the different things that we have to unbox, including the Switch 2 itself. We've missed that, as well as all of these. Looking at the game card versions of discs or cartridges, controller, another controller, all the long way around. Perfect. Appreciate you for subscribing and liking if you're watching on the YouTubes, and following if you're watching anywhere else. Let's get this, baby. Let's get those Star Cups.